Hello everyone, Victor's a fair to back again this week with my mailbag, which is a little bit overflowing. I got a couple of other stuff here that's not even in the bag because it's too big. First of all, I got a board game from Bicycle called Fumbling the Ferrets. Came out 2 years ago. Looks kind of cool. It's a pretty big game. And then I also got one here that's from Stronghold Games and Freeman Freeze. It's called Find Sand. It's about building sandcastles, so to speak. And it's another one of their Fable line of games. And then, let's see what else we got here. We got, and that one, Find Sand, I got from, I think it's Gamer Warehouse, some Canadian website. I'll put the link in the description. It wasn't a Gamer Table, I don't think. That was a different one. And then I got this on eBay. It's Mahjong, the card game, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, based on a very old tile game from China. And this is by Winning Moves Games, aka Waddingtons, I suppose you could say. And then let's see what else we got in here. I got Kanaloa, another card game. This is from Piatnik. And it's very hard to find. It is out of print. It's not really available anywhere, but I managed to find it on a European website that was parkaz.com, that's how I pronounce it, or Parkins. Yeah, I think it's French, so it's Parkaz. And it's a trick-taking game that's also kind of a racing game. Seemed really cool, fun art, and very difficult to find, so I'm glad I found it. And this came out in 2020, so it's not super old, it's just did not have a big print run. Then I got more games. I got this one from Board Game Bliss. It's called Q-Birds, which is from, what's the company name? Catch-Up Games. Not Catch-Up, Catch-Up. And it's a little set collecting game. Looks pretty cool. Then I got a couple of decks here that I got on eBay before Christmas. They're both bicycle decks. Got the Bicycle Hello Kitty 50th anniversary. And also the Evangelion Store bicycle deck. And then we got another game I got from the Geek market on Board Game Geek. It's a little wallet-sized game called The Royal Limited, which is about train cars and lining them up and whatnot, and trying to make everything work out, so to speak. Then I got another deck that was from Dan and Dave. Came with a sticker. I forget the sticker. And it is the Fulton's Casino Cancelled Edition. I thought this looks pretty cool. A little bit pricey, I guess, but pretty cool. And limited. And then I got some more games. I got two games here that I got from not Dry Free Cards. GameCrafter, GameCrafter.com. They're both by John Burton, who did another solo game that I got quite some time ago called Ek. First one is called Ladies and Rats. It's another solo trick-taking game. And the second one is called Hi Milo. It's also another trick-taking game. It's got rules for some other game on there, but it actually doesn't come with rules. I had to print it off, so it's unfortunate, but it's what it is. And then I got one more deck in the mailbag, and it is one I got from PokerStud 52, which is a bicycle dragon in red, made for release in China for the Chinese New Year, Year of the Dragon. It's very nice. Of course, you've seen these before in like blue and green. And then, as I mentioned as well, that PokerStud 52 actually told me that he's going to be opening a web store in the not-too-distant future, so I'm very happy about that. Might have mentioned that already. And then I got here some decks that I got. There's a surprise that I got from a fan named Pawel from Poland. He is on YouTube as the Carcios blog, if you want to look for him. Of course, he does stuff in Polish. But he provided me some good information. First of all, we got these two King of Diamonds decks, red and blue, very standard. And these are by Fabryka Kart, the biggest card company in Poland. Or actually, Truffle. And I've done a review on a Truffle deck before. Fabryka Kart, that's his card factory. Duh. Then we have the Scat Tisky deck. It's a scat deck, so it's a tall, skinny thing. And this is a promotional deck by Truffle. That advertises the major Polish beer brand. And it's a game that is mostly played in Upper Silesia and almost exclusively with German suited cards. That's cool. And then we have the Tatra, which is another beer deck. And this one is a promotional deck from a beer brand from this company, also made by Truffle. Features their own version of the Rhine-Dondorf pattern. Which I'm not sure if that's on the face of the backs, because the backs is just bats. But pretty cool art. Backs aside. This one is a bridge size, as is, well, pretty much all of them except for the scat decks are bridge size. I can get this back in the box. Yeah. There we go. And then we have a Scat DMB deck. It's another one of those tall, skinny ones. It has only 32 cards in the Scat decks. I'm not familiar with them. And it's a French-suited linen finished deck of 32 cards made by NSV in Germany, from Nuremberg. I know NSV because I have card games from them. And yeah, it's definitely a linen finish. Interesting back design. And there's one more. 6 total he sent me. This is a name I'm going to butcher. It's the Bayerisch Skafkopf. Bayerisch Skafkopf. It's a 36 card German suited deck made by Ass. No, not kidding. Ass. A-S-S. Altenburger, whatever they are. And it's a Tarok deck. Nice enough back design. Pretty nice looking cards. It's in a plastic case. It's a little bit busted, but it is what it is. I would recommend in the future, if for anyone who's going to ship cards to anyone, not just me, this is, just in general. If you're going to ship cards, bubble envelope is good, or a box is even better. But you got to make sure that the envelope is not too big for the cards because they can bounce around and get damaged. You want it to be fairly snug, or add extra padding. Just a little, FYI. And, yeah. Thank you very much, Pawel, for the decks. I will review them sometime in the spring. I imagine is when I get the reviews up. I do appreciate it. If anyone else wants to send anything to me, I should have an address in the description down below. Comment, like, subscribe, and know what you think. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Got a lot of nice stuff this week, I think. See ya.